Why did you do this? You gave up the right to remain silent. Why did you do this? That's your daughter. I mean, it's bad even if it wasn't your daughter, but why would you do that to your daughter?
No.
I mean, have you internalized what you've done?
Yes, no.
And I can't believe the mother allowed you into the home with your criminal history anyway. And when you came back into the home after you're being in prison, did you have the gang tattoos as well?
Yes, no.
And she still allowed you in the home.
We weren't together.
It was his home.
All right, so it was his home
Correct.
where this happened. And somebody allowed their daughter to go and stay with you, and you're a gang member, and you've been to prison.
Yes, no.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Aguilar, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, no.
And did you review that with your attorney?
Yes, no.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
I do.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor, state we're proceeding on count 5 of the indictment and we'll waive the other counts.
Any objection?
None.
Additionally, Your Honor, state will waive the habitual offender enhancement.
And I'm sorry, are you waiving? Oh, and you're waiving count 6. All right, so for the record, the state is waiving the habitual enhancement allegations, counts 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. Is that correct?
Correct. Yes, Your Honor.
And you're proceeding on count 5?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Any objections to those waivers?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Aguilar, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it?
I did.
Did you sign it in all the appropriate places? Did you understand you're charged with sexual assault of a child? That's a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, no.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, no.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent. Did you understand by entering this plea, you are giving up those rights?
Yes, no.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, no.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes,
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Aguilar, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, no.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, no.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, no.
According to the plea, the state is proceeding on count 5. Punishment is to be assessed at 16 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine, no applications. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with the complainant and lifetime sex offender registration. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes.
Defense, is that the plea?
It is.
State, is that the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, no.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, no.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No.
Then to count 5, how do you plea?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
At this time, state offers the evidence is Exhibit 1 with all attachments.
Without objection.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, no.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, no.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, no.
Court will find that the court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. Why is there an estimated range in here for, it says DLB or estimated age range?
I believe it's because initially she filled out a pseudonym form.
Okay,
That's at the back of the stipulations, Your Honor.
all right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. I was calculating the age and I said, just bring out the age calculator.
Yes.
All right, so why should, the court is going to find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will find you guilty. Why should the court follow this agreement?
That's what the victims wanted, Your Honor. I've spoken with both her and the mother. They're okay with it.
All right, and currently I believe she's 17.
Currently, yes, Your Honor.
All right, anything you want to say?
Mhm.
Why are you doing this?
Excuse me.
Why did you do this? You gave up the right to remain silent. Why did you do this? That's your daughter. I mean, it's bad even if it wasn't your daughter, but why would you do that to your daughter?
Ma'am. And
I mean, have you internalized what you've done?
yes, no.
And I can't believe the mother allowed you into the home with your criminal history anyway. And when you came back into the home after you're being in prison, did you have the gang tattoos as well?
Yes, no.
And she still allowed you in the home.
We weren't together.
It was his home.
All right, so it was his home
So,
where this happened. And somebody allowed their daughter to go and stay with you, and you're a gang member, and you've been to prison. All right. The court is going to sentence you to 6 years in the prison. I'm sorry, 16. Thank you. 16 years in the prison. There's to be a $1,500 fine. Credit for any time served. There's to be no contact with the complainant. There's to be Chapter 62 registration. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with minors, ever. There's to be no residing in any household with minors. So you're not allowed to reside or live with anyone who has children in the household. Do you understand? Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? We can go off the record. So for the rest of your natural life, you're not to reside in any household with children. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
The reason why I'm doing that, because I don't want you to think that I'm just doing it just to be doing it. It's because that there are women out there who think you are a good catch. And even though you're going to have this sex offender registration, trust me, there are women out there who going to think you've changed and they will let you around their children. And that cannot happen. You understand? All right. Good luck to you.
Your Honor,
2025 CR 003424 State versus Raul Lopez. Could I have parties announced?
Ashley Jones for the state.
Fernando Ramos for the defendant.
And are you Mr. Lopez?
Yes.
All right, so
Yeah.
I know that yes is English, it's not Spanish. Either you're going to use the interpreter or you're not going to use the interpreter. If you want to use the interpreter is here. So do you want to use the interpreter or do you want this entire hearing conducted for you in the English language?
No, que me traduzca.
For her to interpret.
All right, the interpreter, if you can raise your right hand for me. Do you solemnly swear or affirm you will faithfully translate from English into Spanish and Spanish into English, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand if you'll state your name for the record.
Jacqueline Payan.
Thank you. All right, counsel, do you speak Spanish?
I do, Your Honor.
And do you speak it fluently?
I do, Your Honor.
And were you able to communicate with your client in the Spanish language?
I was, Your Honor.
And did you review all of the documents in Spanish?
We did, Your Honor.
Mr. Lopez, all of the documents that I'm going to review with you are in English. Were those documents reviewed with you in Spanish?
Yes.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
We have, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Lopez, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We are not, Your Honor. We are only going to proceed on count 4.
No objection, Your Honor.
Mr. Inaosa, did you review the court Mr. Inaosa Lopez, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Sí.
Yes.
Did you understand in count 4, you're charged with indecency with a child by sexual contact? That's a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Sí.
Yes.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Sí.
Yes.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Sí.
Yes.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes.
You need to respond in Spanish.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
All right. And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Sí.
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I certainly do, Your Honor.
Mr. Lopez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No me pongo.
No.
Anyone promise you anything other than the plea?
No.
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Sí.
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
No.
No.
Counsel, did you discuss with your client the impact this will have on his immigration status?
We did, Your Honor, and permission to make a record.
Yes.
Mr. Hinojosa Lopez, when I have discussed your immigration status, is that correct?
Yes.
All right, so you need to answer in Spanish.
Because you know Spanish.
Sí.
Yes.
And you understand that you will be deported.
Sí.
Yes.
And knowing that you still wish to proceed in this plea bargain, is that correct?
Sí.
Yes.
That's all I have, Your Honor.
All right. So, Mr. Lopez, with regards to this offense, you will be deported. Do you understand?
Sí.
Yes.
Do you understand that you will not be denied, you will not obtain naturalization?
Sí.
Yes.
Do you understand that you will not be allowed re-entry into the United States?
Sí.
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, state is proceeding on count 4. Punishment to be assessed at 8 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine. There are no applications. There's an affirmative finding of family violence and Chapter 62 compliance. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Sí.
Yes.
Defense, is that the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Sí.
Yes.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Sí.
Yes.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
None, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged in count 4, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No me pongo.
No contest.
State any evidence.
State offers State's Exhibit 1 and all attachments.
No objection, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Sí,
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
sí,
Yes.
And did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
sí,
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence State's Exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. Reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
We waive our right to have a pre-sentence investigation, Your Honor, and wish to be sentenced today.
All right. So State, why should I follow this agreement?
Your Honor, we have spoken with the complainant and with her guardian. They both want this agreement in lieu of having to come in and testify in open court about what she went through.
All right. And how old is the complainant?
The complainant currently is 16 years old, about to be 17, I believe.
All right. Where did you meet the complainant?
por mi casa. Por mi casa.
This is the interpreter. May I have a representation, Your Honor?
Yes. Where did you meet the complainant?
Es en la casa de un tío de ella.
It's at one of her uncle's house.
And you just see her and you think, how old are you?
No, es que no sabía porque
How
What's
old
just-
are you?
No,
43.
43.
All right. So you see this young girl at your uncle's house and your first thought is, it would be nice if she were my girlfriend.
Pues es que no puedo decir de repente. Entonces, bueno.
Well, it just happened suddenly. It just happened.
So suddenly you see someone who's underage and you think that should be your girlfriend. Any other questions?
Mr. Hinojosa, does the complaining look like she is 15 or 14?
Ajá.
Did she look like she was an adult to you?
No, parecía que era una
Did she
adulta.
look like she
No,
was
it
an
did look
adult
like
to
she was
you?
an adult.
Oh,
Oh, thank you.
se movió aquí.
So I'm sorry, interpreter, what did he say? She didn't look like she was an adult?
This is the interpreter. She looked like she was an adult.
Okay.
And this is the interpreter, but he moved the channel on the receiver.
Any other questions?
No.
So you met her at her uncle's house, is that correct?
Sí,
Yes,
So you knew how old she was because you would have asked the uncle about her, right?
pues, sí, pues no, es que fue tan de repente que no le pregunté nada.
no, well, it just was all of a sudden that I didn't tell him.
No, but you knew how old she was.
No sabía cuántos años tenía.
I didn't know how old she was.
Si hubiera sabido,
You have to wait for the interpreter to interpret, otherwise we don't need an interpreter.
si hubiera sabido cuántos años tenía, pues yo no me hubiera metido con ella.
Had I known how old she was, then I wouldn't have gotten involved with her.
That's not what's in the police report. In the police report, there are different things that suggest you knew how old she was.
No sabía.
No, I didn't know.
Si hubiera sabido, no la hubiera traído conmigo pues, arriba de la troca.
Had I known, I wouldn't have had her with me in the truck.
State,
No
any
questions.
questions?
No questions, Your Honor.
When he says he didn't know how old she was, he met her at her uncle's house. And I'm sure at some point, some family member told him she's underage.
Excuse me, Your Honor, that's evidence, that's statements that aren't in evidence.
Well, if he's saying he didn't know her age, and of course, that is not a defense to this. If you want to bring that before a jury, you can and say you didn't know her age. So do you want a jury trial? Yes or no?
No.
No,
And state you wish to continue with this plea?
We do, Your Honor.
All right, the court is going to sentence you to 8 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine. There's affirmative finding of family violence, Chapter 62 registration. There's to be no contact with the complainant. And there's to be no residing in any home with minors. And there's to be no contact with minors. Did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Sí.
yes,
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
yes,
Oh, and I'm sorry, one other thing. There's to be no re-entry into the United States. All right, is there a victim impact?
There is not, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Madam Secretary.
Yes.
In Judge Boyd's courtroom, 43-year-old Raul Lopez stands accused of indecency with a child. He pleads no contest to one count, knowing exactly what it costs him: 8 years in prison, lifetime sex offender registration, a ban on living with or even being around minors, and automatic deportation with no way back to the United States. Even as he claims he didn't know her age, the judge makes it clear she doesn't believe him. Do you think this plea deal was justice, or did he get off light to spare the victim from testifying?
Here for sentencing today. Court is calling 2024 CR 013090 and 2025 CR 000240 State versus Allison Lee Settle. Can I have parties announce?
Hunter Morris for the state.
Will Brooks with the defendant, Ms. Settle.
Ms. Settle. All right, in the cause number ending in 90, you entered a plea of no contest to count 1. According to the plea bargain agreement, punishment was to be assessed at a cap of 6 years in the prison. The state is opposed to your applications. And then, and the cause number ending in 240, you entered a plea of no contest to count 1. According to the plea bargain agreement, there's a cap of 6 in the prison. The state is opposed to your application. Cases will run concurrently. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report, the TAP evaluation, and the MIC evaluation?
The state's reviewed them, Judge.
Yes, Your Honor. Defense has as well.
All right. Any objections to those documents, state,
None, Judge.
defense?
No objections, Your Honor.
All right. State, do you have any witnesses?
No witnesses, Judge.
Defense, any witnesses?
Judge, I'd just like to call Ms. Settle briefly and inquire of her.
All right, could you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Allison Lee Settle.
All right, just make sure you keep your voice up so that I can hear and so that the court reporter can hear, all right? All right, you may proceed.
Thank you, Judge. So Allison, just briefly, you know what options the judge has today, right?
Yes.
And her decision is whether or not to grant your application for community supervision or send you to prison, right?
Correct.
Okay. When you got arrested for these offenses, you were pregnant, is that right?
I'm sorry, what was the last question?
She was pregnant, Judge.
Okay.
Okay. Will you tell the court a little bit about what you did in jail after your arrest?
Yes. Well, because of my substance use issues, I was put in a medicated assistance treatment program that the jail provided starting when I got there. I also entered myself into the recovery in motion classes which I completed. It's like cognitive behavioral therapy.
And when did you make the bond?
I made bond about 4.5 months after I was arrested.
And as condition making that bond, were you restricted in your movements?
Yes,
You had GPS, correct?
yes,
And you currently have GPS, right?
yes.
Where have you been living, Allison?
Right now I live at Haven for Hope.
Okay. And are you enrolled in programs at Haven for Hope, both substance abuse, parenting, and decision making?
And
Okay. Tell me about your baby. Where's the baby right now?
I recently got daycare assistance in being at Haven for Hope. She's at daycare right now.
Okay. Are you wanting the court to grant your application for probation?
Yes,
Do you have a problem with drugs?
yes.
Are you ready to make some life changes? Okay. Maybe have a question before y'all pass the list.
Thank you,
Question?
Judge. Just wait briefly for the printer.
No.
Can you hear me okay? Okay. Ms. Settle, you were here in 2021 before this court, weren't you?
Yes.
Before this judge, asking for probation,
Yes,
asking for treatment. Did you get treatment?
yes,
You were in Esperanza Court, weren't you? You were ordered safe P.
yes,
And when you were in jail on that case, you were pregnant or had just had a child, right? And did you complete that probation successfully?
no.
What happened?
Well, I've lost custody of my child and I went back to doing drugs.
How is this situation different from that situation?
I currently have custody of my baby and it's been a big motivation to continue on the right path.
Did you ever go to Safe P?
Yeah.
Now, and in the interview with the PSI officer, you noted that you just happened to have those items belonging to your mom because she was a realtor and that she picks up mail from various clients. That's the only reason you had them? They just happened to be in there?
I shouldn't have had them.
I'm sorry, I can't hear.
I shouldn't have had them and I did.
But you didn't just happen to have them, did you? You took the bags that they were in
Right.
from your mom's house.
Right.
And that gun was stolen.
Yeah.
No additional questions, Judge.
All right,
Just argument, Your Honor.
I'll hear argument.
State reserves, Judge.
All right, well, let's do this. Let's reserve argument because I've heard the testimony from all parties. I'm going to have y'all come back at 1:30 and I'll make my decision at that time.
Fair enough.
And then you all can make your arguments and I may have some more questions. Right, they're just things that I need to think about with regards to this case.
1:30, Judge?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Mike Arnett.
Issue.
Yes.
So I had talked to Mr. Medellin, apparently, his wife is in discussions with, I guess, Ernie Acevedo about hiring him.
Mhm.
I said, you have every right to do that. I'll file a motion to withdraw. He's not happy with my services. He believes I am an arm of the DA's office, helping to prosecute.
But they have their own arms. So here's the thing, you're here today for a plea deadline date. So today is your plea deadline date. Either you're accepting or coming to an agreement with the state or not. Let me explain to you things about attorneys. And I'm not allowed to say, hey, an attorney is a great attorney or not a great attorney. I'm just not allowed to do that. But this is what I will tell you. Your attorney cannot force the state to give you what you want. If you want your case dismissed, yes, your attorney can bring information to the state, perhaps show them why the case should be dismissed. But the state could still say, no, we're not dismissing it. So he can't force them. He doesn't walk around with dismissals in his back pocket and just saves them for whoever he wants to give them to. And the state will make an offer. the defense can go back with the state and say, hey, my client will not accept this offer, but my client is willing to accept another offer, which would be a counter offer. And the state could say, you know what? No, we're not accepting your counter offer. We're not moving from where we are. So your question today is, do you want a jury trial or not? Because your plea deadline date is today.
So you're saying that he has a right to, he's obligated to speak for me, and that's what I'm saying, that I need an attorney because he refused to speak on my counter offer or anything like that.
No, excuse me, just 1 second. I am sure because attorneys ethically must present offers to the state. So you're trying to say that this attorney didn't present your counter offer?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, well, let's do that right now to be sure for you that he has presented the counter offer. Mr. Maurer, if you could go to the state and tell them what his counter offer is. I'm assuming you've already done that, but if you could just do that one more time for me, please.
I will be happy to do that.
All right, thank you. So have a seat. He's going to go to the state with your. All right. Christopher Medellin, correct?
Yes, correct.
All right. So today is your plea deadline date. Do you want a jury trial or a bench trial?
I'll try to see if I can get a different, court appointed counsel.
No. This is your court appointed attorney. So do you want a bench trial or a jury trial? Or have you all reached an agreement?
As I conferred with Duffy, he extended a new offer. I conveyed it to my client, let him read the file, aware of the discovery. I generously support his motion to get a new lawyer. I'm sure there are many better than me in the courthouse. And
I
want
disagree with
to
that.
be effectively represented. So if the court wants to appoint somebody else, I
No.
believe will not be here.
No. Court will not be appointing you a new attorney. This is your attorney. If you want another attorney, you'll need to hire one. So my question for you, today is your plea deadline date. Have you reached an agreement? If you have not reached an agreement, then your plea deadline will have expired and your next setting is going to be a jury trial or either bench trial.
And may I have a little bit of time to hire an attorney in?
All right, your plea deadline date has expired. The court will not consider any plea bargains in this case without good cause. All right, do you want a bench trial or jury trial?
Jury trial.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, if you can give them a jury trial date, it should be short. It's a robbery. So I'm thinking, including jury selection, what, 2 days?
Well, there's a robbery, felon possession of firearm.
Okay, I just have the robbery. Is there another case? Let me see. That may be on a different docket for a different day. So, Norma, 3 days, jury trial. All right, you're coming back on September 23rd for your jury trial date. Your plea deadline date has expired. The court will not accept any plea bargain agreements in this case without good cause. Otherwise, you have to plead open to the court. And Mr. Duffy, could you do an acknowledgement of discovery, please?
Get that right now, Judge.
Thank you. Let them know they need to be ready for trial on September 23rd. Do you understand? All right. Thank you. Mr. Meyer, once you sign the acknowledgement,
Okay,
then you're excused with regards to Mr. Medellin.
thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
I think perhaps, Your Honor, Mr. Saldivar does have some anxiety issues. I think perhaps that the family thought that behavior may be more mental health related. However, it was those instances were all related to the influence.
All right. So if he has anxiety issues, I don't know how he's going to do well in ISL. Because I'm writing a different program than what you all have come up with. And if he has anxiety, then I don't know how he's doing at the jail. If he has anxiety, I don't know how he's going to do in ISF. So that's something that they can address in their dual diagnosis program if they accept him.
Yes, Your Honor. You're talking about the felony drug court?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, Mr. Saldivar does want treatment for his issues. It has been a little bit of a struggle for him being in jail. He's mentioned that, but he's working with the situation. We're just trying to tailor so that he's able to get the help that he needs, if family wants.
Okay, you keep trailing off.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
And I
Sometimes I
can't
get
hear.
too loud.
No, you're not loud at all. You're trailing, you start here and then you go down and I can't hear the rest of it.
I apologize, Your Honor. We were just trying to tailor the situation so that he's able to get some, he's never had the proper inpatient treatment. And we were going to try to tailor the situation to find.
Felony drug court will tailor the situation if he is accepted. I mean, here are your choices. Your choices are the state wants to withdraw the motion. They want to alternate amend your conditions. So the only thing that's going to end up happening is either you're going to get accepted in a felony drug court, you're not going to be released from custody, or either you're going to ISF and you're not going to be released from custody. So that's it. Now, if you want to, the state can proceed. You can plead to true to one of the violations and the court will hear if they have come to an agreement. But otherwise, your probation today is getting extended for 2 years. That's what's going to happen. If they're withdrawing and they want to alternate amend, it's going to be extended for 2 years. You're going to remain in custody. You're going to be referred to felony drug court while you're in custody. And then if they don't accept you, you're going to go to ISF. That's what's going to happen. And then you're going to be put on GPS, and there's not going to be any in-person contact with David or Elizabeth or Angela. And you're not going to be living with David, Elizabeth, or Angela.
Okay. And Your Honor, if the family contacted me to get an affidavit for change to no harmful or injurious,
No,
no.
because we're here. And in this motion to revoke, it has terroristic threat ×3. And I'm assuming that's involving his family members. And then there's also an interfering with emergency request for assistance, which means somebody was on the phone, allegedly calling 911, and you stopped them from doing that. So, no. Or if those are going to be the court's conditions, or if you want to be revoked, you can plead true to something and the court will revoke you.
I don't believe we have any objections, Your Honor.
All right. So probation. Then the state is asking that the MTR be withdrawn. He's going to be extended for 2 years. And in custody, I want a referral to felony drug court first, and if not accepted, then the referral to ISF. And then, are you employed? Were you previously employed?
I'm working as I'm a painter. I'm doing odd jobs around.
All right.
And find filed employment could do the transportation.
All right, via bus.
It doesn't go up to Bernie. I mean, it gets a company. It's complicated.
So here's the thing. This is what people have to understand. I understand when people don't have transportation. I understand when people, the via bus doesn't run to certain locations. I myself, and I've had family members, guess what? When they didn't have a ride, they timed what time they needed to be at work and they walked. I mean, are we living in a society where we say we don't have a ride, via bus doesn't come here, so therefore I cannot work? I would love to do that, not work, and still be able to afford to live like I want to live. Everybody needs to get a job. So there's going to be partial GPS for employment, waive fees, and that will be upon release. Is there anything else that you need from the court to be successful?
I had nowhere else to live with my family.
Not going to happen.
I don't know where else to go.
Felony drug court, if you're accepted, if you're honest with them, they will accept you and they will help you find housing. Do you understand? And there's to be no in-person contact with David, Elizabeth, and Angela Aguilar. I'm sorry, Angela Saldivar. And the reason why I'm doing that is because this could have really turned into something completely different. And then you would have been here for something that's more serious than just a terroristic threat. Once you are stabilized, then your attorney can always reapproach the court and I'll reconsider lifting it and making it no harmful or injurious.
Thank you.
All right, is there anything else you need?
Can I speak to them?
Sure. Yes. You just can't have in-person contact. That means that you can't go to the house. You can't see them face to face. You understand? But you can call them on the phone. You can even, and I say face to face, you can even do a video conference with them, but you are not to see them in person. Do you understand? All right.
And just for the record, Your Honor, I should mention that as part of the agreement to agree to extend the probation, the state's going to be filing this 2025 CR 008047.
All right. Once they give me the dismissal, I will sign it.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. Is there anything else you need? Yeah, now's the time.
You can always call me too. You can always call me too.
I'm
All
good.
right.
Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. And if you ever need anything, let probation know. And if you feel they're not.
In Judge Boyd's courtroom, Raul Saldivar isn't just facing a probation violation. He's facing the family he terrified. His parents and sister called for help, and he allegedly threatened them and even interfered with a 911 call. Instead of revoking and sending him straight to prison, the judge extends his probation 2 more years, keeps him in custody, and sends him toward felony drug court or ISF, with strict GPS and no in-person contact with his own family. Do you think this second chance with treatment will keep everyone safe? Or is the court gambling with his family's safety?